Secondly, I was under the impression that the guys at the lab were controlling these people to help the main gang out. They are game characters after all. They aren't AI characters, otherwise there'd be no game to actually play. So why is it these characters have a consciousness of their own? If you played the game up to this point, would they refuse to complete level 10 and stay in the city devoid of any player input? This logic baffles me on too many levels. It's never made clear at all, even if the lab people are playing as them anyway, which they couldn't be anyway, I guess, because there's only 4 of them as it is and 5 of the game characters. So yeah, this is bullshit that makes no sense.
Or maybe it's actually pseudo-intellectual commentary foreshadowing the state of video games in the near future, where players always think that they're in control, but instead are merely slaves to AI that always plays itself, overdrawn cinematics, and quick-time events. Nah, it's just wank.
Well, hey, at least everyone decides to team up against the virus and look for the last box of Scooby snacks, but not before another scene just like 10 minutes ago, when Fred is yet again being a total fucking moron and... Spindly Johnny! Run for your lives! It's the creeper! Oh, no, literally, it's the creeper. It's a creeper. That's fucking hilarious.
Creeper!
So now there are like 5 enemies from the gang's past mysteries all surrounding them.
It's like every villain we've ever faced is here.
Oh, fuck off, Velma. Look, this guy on DeviantArt called Legion472 made this awesome canvas on the screen right now detailing most of the Scooby-Doo villains. Not even all of them, most of them. And 5 are the only ones you can remember and act like that's every single enemy you've ever faced. Oh, fuck off. Who even are you? This isn't the Scooby-Doo. They're not Mystery Inc. This isn't... This... Oh, I need to poo.
Look, Virus, perfect time to shoot them all. They're cornered, but nah. Let's make them try taking off the masks before we all realize that they're actually real because it's a video game, and then Daphne says...
That means that they're all real!
Even though that's clearly a man in a mask, the monsters will start chasing them, so they split up into their doppelgangers, with each monster chasing a particular pair. And I must say, trust the creeper to be chasing the only stereotypically attractive cartoon females. Fucking weirdo.
You look perfect. Oh, thanks. You too.
We have no character. No, we don't.
So they find a trapdoor to subdue the creeper, and then...
He's climbing back up!
So then press the trapdoor button again. Fucking hell, this is painful. Let's just see what the Freds are up to.
That walking handbag will reach us any minute now.
Ooh. Let's hope Peter aren't watching this movie.
Oh, yeah, that's a dead alligator.
Ooh. Let's hope Peter aren't watching.
Now the Velmas are in a wax museum where they run into Iron Face, who accidentally falls into a vat of hot wax but gets straight back up.
The wax is hardening. He can't move. Yes, he can. Let's get out of here.
And yet another completely pointless scene. And now, even though a scene is coming up that did actually make me chuckle, it's still lazy in its execution. The Scoobies run away from Jaguaro around the merry-go-round, vanish from it, and then end up to the right with a lever. Even though when they initially vanish, there are no Scoobies and no lever there. Jesus. Oh my wow. No. He's definitely dead. That killed him earlier. I don't care if this is a game. If the gang can get hurt in the game world, then that thing died.
Ooh. Let's hope Peter...
Oh, here we are at another montage with another song, which isn't as weird as the last song, but it is a boring fucking song that doesn't do anything other than loop the same boring melody and chords over and over again for 2 or so minutes. Look it up on YouTube, it's called Double Double Joint. It's very boring. As is this montage, actually. No action, no decent animation, no suspense, nothing entertaining happens at all. I was so bored I even noticed this mistake with the smoke cutting out of existence near the end of a shot. Oh look, forgot about these two for a second. What are they up to? Well, duplicating themselves, apparently. That is fucking inexcusable, I'm sorry.
Okay, when I said this film was bad on Twitter, I had legions of followers declare it a Scooby-Doo masterpiece, or if not that, just a really good Scooby-Doo movie, and I was being too harsh. But let me ask you, how is this supposed really good Scooby-Doo movie getting away with shit like this? I mean, yeah, we all make mistakes, but that? They copied the same damn character. People had to animate this. You can't let that slide. Every frame had to be animated. Hours had to be spent on each individual frame, potentially. And yet, nobody noticed that. Oh, also, do you want to see the most pointlessly long and random and shitty Deus Ex Machina looking for another character scene you've ever seen in a cartoon?
Scooby-Doos! Where are you?
I wonder where they are.
Well, we're here.
There they are.
Come on! on, Scooby!
That entire bit didn't need to be in the movie at all. What did it add? Nothing at all. It's almost rhythmic with how awful it is. I mean, even the gaps in the character dialogue are nearly exact from each other, so that just adds to how unnatural it all feels.
Oh, and Shaggy forgot that he had a super magnet all along. What a bummer. And the same magnet that could pick up killer pins from 20 feet away couldn't affect anything, including the virus, while in Shaggy's pocket. Tweak me a new nipple, movie. Also, if the magnet can still do this to the characters of the game because of what they're made out of, shouldn't the entire environment glitch out as well? Aren't they made out of the same stuff? Aren't they modeled the same way? I don't understand how any of this shit works.
What's wrong with Cybershag?
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but you need to be sure that you know and trust the opposite person so much to a degree where you think that you're ready to take that next big step in your online relationship.
Ah, well, time to get the last box of
Scooby Wax!
And the virus actually starts doing stuff now. Look! Good God, I never thought I'd see the day. Fred gets in with Shaggy's magnet and despite standing completely still, manages to trip over. Fuck this movie and drop dead Fred. No, not that one. I will always love you, Rick Bell, but no, not that one. So in a series of more boring events, Cyber Scooby ends up helping the gang to try and grab the snacks.
I've never seen Scooby so brave! Oh, I get it! That's Cyber Scooby! And that's Old Scoob going for the snack!
Thanks for spelling it out for us, Shaggy. It's not like we were told and shown what was going on before. By the way, could you pause any longer to pad out the film length even more?
And so, for some reason or another, they grab the snacks and the virus fades away. I figured it was antivirus software that needed to kill the fucker and not just beating a video game, but whatever. And now the gang, for a still unexplained reason, must leave the cyber gang behind and return home.
Lip-syncing 101. Lesson 1. Make the lips move with the words.
Cry, Scooby!
Lesson failed. Go home and cry.
But who created the virus? Well, it's time for Mystery Inc. to deduce the juice. Fred mentions the baseball diamond in the Rome level, Velma mentions the batting cage in the final level, and Daphne says that in the moon level...
The Phantom Virus shouted, "Play ball!"
Okay, Daphne, why are you even in Mystery Inc? That's not a clue, that's a fucking figure of speech. And what's funny is that there were loads more incriminating things he said related to baseball. Fucking hell, I even compiled them for you.
Let me introduce you to the home team. For the home team's mascot. How's this for a heavy hitter? You're in the major leagues now. If you thought my hitting was good, wait till you see my pitching. You're down to your final out.
And so for some reason, the only one that gives a fuck about baseball in the lab right there, right now, starts trying to run away. Not only making him look clearly guilty, I mean, there was no fucking evidence on who actually made the virus at all, so he could have gotten away with it, but also, why was the lab door locked and why can't he get out? This is lazy even for Scooby-Doo mystery wrapping up. Bill felt like a lonely Larry because Professor Lionmane didn't like his baseball game as much as Eric's Scooby-Doo game, and he wanted the prize money, so made the virus to try and kill Eric. What the fuck? Kinda dark, but also terrible, because for some reason this moron decided to program his only method of executing his plan to never attack anyone, act like a total idiot, talk like a baseball player, and even draw a baseball diamond in ancient Rome in order to give his interests away. Look, at least with a person in a mask, the bad guy thinks everything is going his or her way until Mystery Inc. forced them to make a mistake or catch them and unmask them. That's not part of their plan, hence they solve the mystery. But this Bill character decided to purposefully spend potential hours crafting and programming a killer computer virus that can enter the real world, but made extra time aside to make sure that it was the worst possible and lamest and funniest villain the gang would ever face, along with giving away exactly who it was that made it. This isn't a mistake or a foiled plan from Mystery Inc. This was incompetent fucking coding from someone deliberately crafting this virus to fail from the get-go. I thought this guy was in a $250,000 competition. I thought he was a treasured and intelligent student. How the hell does any of this make any goddamn sense? But apparently, Bill would have gotten away with it somehow despite his shitty plan if it weren't for those meddling kids. Ha 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 ha. And the film ends with Scooby desperately trying and failing to speak English.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
How long did they beat you for trying to say your own name and not even doing a good job at it? The end. Or at least I wish it was. Yes, there's a post-credits scene, and that's when I literally gave up hope. In this utterly pointless and unfunny ending, the characters talk directly to us as they talk about their favorite bits to film while making the movie, and my god, it's cringe-inducing to say the least. There are even slideshow images on other memories the characters had on the set. My god, I can't watch this anymore.
Just because I wear nice clothes and like to shop doesn't mean I don't have a sense of adventure.
Just because I literally have no character whatsoever doesn't mean I literally have no character whatsoever.
Shag Scooby? No thank you, that's bestiality I think you'll find.
What was your favorite part of Scooby-Doo in the cyber chase? Racer. Racer.
And in the very, very end, Scooby managed to get Cyber Scooby back from the game while they were on the set. But wait, weren't they all filming on a set? If that's the case, shouldn't the laser technically be a prop? A means to the story that's too ridiculous to realistically exist? And shouldn't Cyber Scooby be an actor, meaning they wouldn't need to take him from the game? Oh, I don't know, it's over now, I don't care. And now I hope that at least some of you understand why I really do not like this movie. And don't get me wrong, I loved it as a kid, but Jesus, watching it back today was not only kind of painful, but also boring and sloppy compared to other Scooby VHS movies like Zombie Island. The writing isn't cheesy or entertaining, it's just shit. The voice actors sound tired, the animation is okay, but so drab and samey. The plot takes random delays and pauses for no reason. The main characters repeat themselves and act like idiots and delay more things for no reason. The villains pause and delay more things for no reason. The most interesting ideas are over and done with in less than 3 minutes in a montage. It just never seems to get to the point or execute its ideas in an entertaining or interesting way.
Not to mention, the Phantom Virus is the worst thing ever. So much so that even I can't believe that Shaggy and Scooby of all characters are scared of it. So, you know what that means? This movie certainly gets the slaughter. But before I do that, I noticed something in the special features of this DVD. Something very special indeed. It's actually a music video. A music video entitled Scooby-Doo and Shaggy Love to Eat. You can't make this shit up. Maybe this will be the saving grace. So, I'm ready. Let's begin.
Like it's time to eat. There's a malt shop at the end of the road. We love their apple pie. Yeah. Triple cheeseburgers and fries on the side. It brings a tear to our eyes. At the end of the counter, you'll find our favorite seat.
Cause Scooby-Doo and Shaggy love to eat. They love to eat all day and night.
For food we won't hold back. And if you want a mystery solved,
You better have some Scooby snacks.
oh waiter, could you make it a double?
So cute.
Hey, do you want to know a secret? Oh, first of all, I'm not actually dead. Second of all, you appear to be in my bed. Thirdly, the outtakes will be on in just a second, so please stay tuned. Fourthly, my tripod just broke, hence why I'm using my hands as a makeshift tripod. And fifthly, are you wondering where I got this lovely swanky t-shirt from? Well, don't wonder. It says there. It says Games Grabber right there. So yeah. And for those who aren't aware, Games Grabber is an awesome site in which anybody can sign up, and it's kind of like a Pinterest of video games. You basically go around the internet and grab particular games through images that you have in your collections. You can pick your favourite games, or and here are the outtakes. This is very unprofessional, I'm very sorry.
Subscribe. Because that's how computer programming works!
Because today I have to cover a supposedly beloved movie that... Fuck. Oh. Oh. Lord Reginald Stanley Pickles III has just come in. What did you fucking do? What is going on? What is even going on?
Aww.
Oh, Stanley.
Aww.
Or at least a really good Scooby-Doo movie, but how did this supposed really scud...
That's ew. That sounds weird. Yeah, oh, your dog just wants to be close to you because he's your Scooby and you're his Shaggy. Oh, I don't know. I remember seeing that movie. Only a little bit. That's the only part I remember. The part where they meet their video game selves. That's the only part I remember. The rest I had no memory. Like, yeah. My reaction to old Scooby-Doo and the Spindly Johnny by Caddicarus. That's a weird nickname for a villain of Scooby-Doo. Yeah, and I can kind of see why Caddy dislikes the movie. You know, I think, yeah, if you were a kid, yeah, and you saw this, yeah, you would like it, but like now it's like, nah. I would rather just watch the reruns, man, of the original Scooby-Doo cartoons, man. Anyway, yeah, that's it. My reaction, yeah, to that. I just said it earlier. And yeah, that's it. Everyone take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.